guys, Armando here with another episode of Coffee with Clients, and I'm joined here today with Mark Aiston from Radio Italia Uno. Thank you, Mark.
Hello, how are you? This is a pleasure, this is a surprise.
It's a surprise and a pleasure, mate. It's a surprise and a pleasure. So we've done some work in Radio Italia Uno in the station, and we're a contributor to the station, and we love the station, the environment around it. Don't want to talk about Stone today though. I want to talk a little bit about what you're doing with Radio Italia Uno and what you're up to at the moment.
Well, I'm learning a bit of Italian.
Excellent.
Come, vidi qua, come va. That's it, unfortunately, but I'm learning. And I'm eating plenty of Italian food because all of our presenters bring in a lot of food for us. No, on the general.
Wonderful.
Yeah, it is. It's wonderful. Yeah, it's not.
Yeah, I see. But you look healthy, my friend.
That's okay. So I'm the general manager, which means I sort of I have an overarching sort of control over the station, but obviously work through the board. And in a general sense, it's looking after the programmers, it's looking after the programs. It's selling advertising, obviously, which is our lifeblood. It's getting grants from the government. It's putting on events, those sorts of things, and we have a couple of events in the Adelaide Italian Festival coming up. It's mentoring people. It's being organised, which I'm learning. And it's also and so you are a central point really for everyone that comes in. And I do a few shows as well. So I do Monday Drive and also a harness racing show. Okay. So yeah, it's all encompassing, but it's good fun.
I think just talking now, listening to you about what you're up to at the moment, I think together we could do some things as well on our social media side. We could, when you've got these events, and there's some wonderful events that Mark hosts and puts on, like the Voice of Italy and the Ukrainian
the
fundraiser.
Unite Ukraine.
That was a wonderful event also. I didn't have the privilege to go. I was invited, but wasn't able to make it. But definitely we're going to be, I guess, uniting together here and sharing some of these things on our platform as well, Mark.
Oh, it's very kind of you, and you've been very kind to us, obviously. But I think that's a great idea, collaborating, and sort of basically, I guess, pushing a particular cause. And I know your cause is you're a very generous man, businessman, but very well known in the community and stuff. And we're a radio station that obviously needs support, but not only support, just encouragement as well. We're like any other entity, we need encouragement as well, and ideas.
And it's good to see, like the radio stations in the past. I remember my non always listening to the radio station at home, just in the background, and I think that's the type of marker. But I hope I foresee the younger generation coming into this space, and broadening the I guess the audience that we once had and now transitioning to. So
well, it's interesting you say that because one of the things that we are doing is we're looking at our playlists, and by playlist I mean their music. And of course we have a lot of songs that, as you say, the older generation love, and don't ask me to name any of the names of the songs, but I know them. I know that one. I know that
Can
one.
you dance the Tarantella?
I can dance the Tarantella. I can do that. But we also have, and we're also moving in a direction where we are making sure that we play songs that are more relevant to the younger generation. And I have to say to you this, and this was really interesting. We had a class in, a class of kids in about 2 weeks ago, and I was helping them out, and they were coming into the studio, and what they were doing, was they were picking music that they love. Now bearing in mind, these kids are 13, 15,
Right.
and this is Italian music, and it was fantastic.
Very cool.
It was really good. I'd heard none of it, but I can understand why they love it. So we want to start playing a bit more of that.
Nice.
That's obviously the lower end, I don't mean lower end, but that's the younger end of the market. Then there's a middle end, and then there's the end that that we were just talking about with the older. So it's a great strategy to encourage more people to listen to the station.
You've already diversified the language barriers.
Totally.
Because
we've got 4 or 5 English shows on.
And I think it needs that. It's Italian culture by culture, but it can't all be in Italian because the younger ones don't know, in my experience and in my circles, don't know the Italian as well as the older ones, just because we haven't been immersed in it.
Yeah, that's a good point. And of course, we have a core audience and we need to look after them.
Yeah.
But we need to progress. I mean, we want to be there forever. Yeah. And so we do need to change. But we need to be careful about how we change that. Yeah. Because we don't want to upset the older listeners, if I can say it that way.
Of course. Well balanced.
Well, and they're beautiful people, and they support us in a whole range of ways. But in terms of getting that younger audience or that middle-aged audience, I hate to say middle-aged, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
We do need to make some adjustments to how we sound.
Yeah.
And as I say, we're doing that. Yeah.
Well, it's just a short episode. Coffee with clients don't go for long. So thank you very much for joining us. I hope you enjoyed the coffee here at Unique.
I did.
And mate, thank you very much for coming online with us.
You should
Thanks,
have
guys.
You should have your own show on Monday. You're hosting better than I.
We'll hope the coffee with clients goes places in the future.
Absolutely. Thanks, Armando.
It works well. Thank you, Mark.
Appreciate it.
All the best, guys. We'll see you on the next episode of Coffee with Clients.